And what is up, ladies and gents? We are here at a Mobile Legends tournament happening right here at First Avenue. And of course, this is both a hybrid. You can either be here physically or online. And I'm pretty excited at the matchups happening today. My name is TheMoeHawk, your shoutcaster for the Mobile Friendly League happening right now. And the first team that we're going to be watching right now is Boss Cool Fake versus Ironic from the Group A. It's definitely going to be a best of one. Now, I know that some of you have realized that Mobile Legends has gone through a couple of new updates recently, having some new heroes like Mathilda, Paquito, Glue, just to name a few, as well as V, one of the more favorite OP mage characters happening right now. So I'm pretty excited to see how this is going to turn out, how some of the teams are going to be using some of the latest meta today in the group phase of the Mobile Friendly League. Now, this is brought to you by Howei as well as DG, and of course the Black Box Esports Association of Penang, which is where I'm from. I can't believe I messed up that name. But so right now we're just waiting for the teams to come in. Boss Core is already in, playing on the red side, while at the same time we're waiting for Ironic, two players to be moved into the blue slot right here, as we can see on my screen. So we have our marshals waiting and standing by. Like I said, there are a couple of new updates. Even the creeps itself has been changed quite a fair bit. For example, the Lord is now known as the Elemental Lord, with a brand new skin, brand new matchup, as well as the evolution throughout the early, mid, and late game has changed quite significantly compared to when we started off some of the earlier Mobile Legend tournaments. So I'm pretty excited to see how some of the new teams are actually going to be matching up against each other. Some of these are a mix of off-season professional and amateur and casual players. So it's going to be a pretty good matchup in the sense that where most of these teams are pretty much on par with each other. And that's because, like I said, they're a combination of pro and casual and amateur mixed into one team. So it's not entirely 100% pro or 100% casual. And this is the first game that's going to be starting off the Mobile Friendly League happening today and tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll be having some of the semifinals as well as some lucky draws happening. There is an actual live event happening here at First Avenue, but we're going to be coming back in 10 minutes to see how this game develops. Once again, I'm your shoutcaster, TheMoeHawk, coming in live from First Avenue.
Roy. He has a business to run and many employees to manage. Every month, he needs to calculate payroll, check attendance, approve leave, manually. He's spending too much time on HR and not his business. That's when he discovered vStaff, a cloud HR solution. By using vStaff, it helped him to run payrolls at a click of a button, approve leave from anywhere, and allow his employees to clock in and out without any hassle. Now Roy can focus less on paperwork and more on growing his business. Just Google www.vstaff.my and Viola, problem solved. Find out more about vStaff, cloud HR solution today, for all your HR needs.
You may never know what the future holds, nor the challenges that lie ahead in an ever-changing, dynamic world. But at UOW Malaysia KDU, we know you can be prepared. Here, you get to experience a truly global education where you can thrive, inspire, and become the trailblazers of tomorrow. From computing wizards and games maestros to business leaders and masters of gastronomy, you determine your own rules and make your own path. Whether you're artists, creators, or innovators, we're all about crossing borders and shattering limits, celebrating diversity and embracing creativity. Through our world-class facilities and superior, diverse programs, you can be who you want to be. We believe in the spirit of entrepreneurship and collaboration, growing together as a team, a community, to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. With us, out of reach. No barriers to learning. So come see the world in new, unique perspectives and develop a global mindset. Come experience UOW Malaysia KDU. One program, two global experiences. We are part of the University of Wollongong, Australia Global Network. This is UOW Malaysia KDU.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge 2021 Grand Final.
We want to bring you a super professional supervisor to tend to your home service needs.
During the early stage, we will actually be offering unique products and also give them a good brand impression.
What we do is basically help vegetables to grow better, faster, more eco-friendly ways to help in the sustainability ways.
We introduce entrepreneurship, which is not just a concept, but an inclusive approach that harness the energy and innovation of our youth.
We will do our best to ensure everyone in Penang has equal opportunities to grow while having our respective role in making Vision Penang 2030 a reality in 10 years.
Kita selalu dengar negeri Pulau Pinang tak ada apa-apa sumber semula jadi. Tetapi kita dapat mengatasi kekurangan ini dengan sumber manusia yang kita ada di negeri Pulau Pinang. Pakat-pakat ini, negeri Pulau Pinang telah menjadi sebuah negeri yang mencapai pembangunan sosio-ekonomi yang baik saya kira di kalangan negeri-negeri Malaysia ini.
My father always tell me one thing. He said, you want to do business, you have to shoulder how much you can carry.
These digital talents are highly demanded globally. If you can sustain, manage it, you will be successful. So you need to fail to be successful.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, for the Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge 2021, to the winners.
And we are back. That's right. We are back right now with the Mobile Legends Tournament Mobile Friendly League, and it's happening right now. We got once again Boskur, fake Boskur, going up against Ironic, and on the blue team side we have Ironic, and Boskur is obviously playing on the red team side. Once again, this is the Group A battle, best of one happening. Some of the first matches happening in this tournament. We are waiting for the teams and the marshals to start the games before we get into this, and then maybe we can raise up some of my microphone levels if that is at all possible. So right now we got the band phase coming in, looking at some of the Team Ironic as well as Team Boskur and figuring out what they're going to do. Now some of the current meta does include Uranus, Barats, and some of the newer heroes like Mathilda, but I'm not sure if some of the teams are going to be selecting those exact heroes. Okay, so we got the first ban on the side of Team Ironic. And now we're waiting for Team Boskur to choose the band right here. Wazi is picking the heroes. 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what his decision is. Some of these choices will affect the meta. Vale, one of the more OP characters that's come out of the woodworks. Once upon a time, Vale was not exactly a good hero, but recently he's been used a lot after his rework. So some of his AoE crowd control abilities are actually very useful, especially in the mid lane. We see Estes being taken out of the hero pool. So Estes is one of those really complex, I guess you could say healing-based mages. So we're definitely not going to see a lot of heals happening on the side of Estes. So another, oh, Kufra. Kufra happens to be one of my more favorite heroes as well, especially when it first came out with Esmeralda. Very Egyptian-themed character right there. We got our first pick on the side of Ironic. 10 seconds to confirm, or is there going to be a change? Okay, we're going with the fighter Cho with the King of Fighters skin by Nas on Duty. We're definitely going to see a lot of early game fighting based on this character choice. Two choices on the side of Boskur Fake. Zkaz is selecting heroes. 30 seconds on the clock right here. How they're going to counter the early game character pick by Nas on Duty on the side of Ironic. Tigirl does tend to be one of the top tier tanks at the moment, right on the meta as of March 2022. So Tigirl, if you're at home and trying to figure out what tank to learn up or purchase within Mobile Legends, Tigirl is definitely a good pick. Beatrix. All right, Yuiko has made the choice. Oh wait, no, hasn't made the choice yet. 5 seconds on the clock. Freya and Beatrix happens to be the pick, along with Cho on the side of Ironic. So we can definitely see Ironic is going for that early mid-game pick. Oh, Paquito! One of the higher fighters at the moment. A full-stack warrior that comes in with some of his abilities giving him a 40% prevention of damage with his shield. A very good fighter, one-on-one with a good counter to Cho. Got Lancelot being banned, taken out of the hero pool. Evleon choosing the final ban for Team Ironic and taking out Melissa, one of the newer heroes, newer-ish heroes in Mobile Legends. All right, so we're now waiting for Fariko to select the hero. We seem to have a pretty good matchup in terms of team comp. Paquito is very good at going one-on-one with Cho, and he is a little bit more overpowered. And we got Fanny here with really good map control. She's able to go from one point to another, from mid lane to the gold lane really easily, and then maybe even run all the way down to the experience lane, while at the same time providing backup for the early turtle, maybe even the late lord as well. Z here from Team Ironic making his choice as well as Evleon. Final picks. Is it in? There we go. We got Harley and Nana. Nana tends to be one of the more annoying characters in the game if you've ever played Mobile Legends, especially when you're trying to gank the enemy team, and then Nana comes in with some of her abilities, turning one of your heroes into a Choro type character. So I think that's one way to circumvent some of the map control on the side of Bosscore Fake. So we got Leo Mort here, the knight on a horse. Gonna check with my man Alvin. How's my audio so far? Is it all good? All right, cool, fantastic. I just want to make sure that I'm not shouting too much into the microphone. So last change. This is a chance for both teams to figure out if they want to stick with a composition. But in my honest opinion, I got my money on Bosscore with their Leo Mort, Tigreal, Selena, Fanny, and Paquito. In terms of the tier list, it tends to be on the higher end, while Cho, Harley, Beatrix, Nana, and Freya is a pretty good counter towards the Fanny as well as Paquito build. There's a possibility that they're able to hold them in the mid lane as well as the experience lane as well. But this is yet to be seen. So we're going to be seeing how it goes so far. All right, we're waiting for both teams to start off. This is the first game, best of one, Group A. And here we are, ladies and gents. Mobile Legends.
Smash them.
We're now watching Zay from Team Ironic as well as Yuhiko on here down in the experience lane. Yumiro is taken up in the gold lane position up here, going into the straight into the bushes to hide out. A pretty good position there, waiting for the 1 minute mark where the creeps start spawning in. There we go. We got Bosscore's Fariko just going into the gold lane, taking a couple of hits. He's decided to back off towards the top tower here, hiding in the bushes. Oh, and he's coming in, popping, dealing at 50% damage. Rimiro is really trying to go in for that 1-on-1. It might actually be the first blood, the first kill. Oh, first blood goes to Team Bosscore. There we go. Rimiro comes back into the spawning near the fountain there, coming up into the gold lane, trying to see if he can get a little bit of revenge against Fariko. You can see some of the teammates really just zoning off, especially the Tigreal. They're going into a little bit off the mid lane, probably trying to scout and see what's up there. Rimiro is still holding up here in the gold lane, while we can see Cho as well as Nana in the mid lane there. There seems to be a little bit of a team fight happening on the bottom here. So Rimiro is still holding the fort there, right there in the gold lane. Fariko coming in. I really want to watch this. This seems to be a pretty good 1v1 right now between Ironic and Bosscore. All right, Rimiro right there coming and joining the rest of the team right there in the mid lane. Oh, we can see Fanny coming in and out. That's exactly what I mean. Some good crowd control coming in and map control, zooming in and out. Very hit and run. Wazi is holding the mid lane there, right underneath the turret, taking the cover. And we can see Rimiro switching from the gold lane and taking position in the mid lane. Just clearing off the mid there as Nana tries to... Oh no, she's not going into the mid lane. We can see a little bit of a fighting happening. Paquito is just trying to run away, coming down to 10%. Most of the team Ironic has stationed themselves right there in the experience lane, right here in the bottom here. Zay and Avalon. While we can see Yuhiko just swinging in and out. Oh, sorry, Zcox coming in and out. A very miscalculated attempt to go up against Team Ironic. Zcox, has gotten slain by Zay. We can see Yuhiko here right there in the experience lane, as well as Yumiro trying to join the mid. Zay taking the red buff right here, the very new red buff. The Lava Wolf, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Some of the newer creeps have come in with the latest update, but I do know that if Zay gets it, it will get an extra true damage as well. And we can see on the team boss crew, Funi is really holding here in the experience lane, but here Cho going up against Kaiser. Oh, and he's getting stunned right here. Wazi's taking the opportunity and has gotten the kill right there. 2-3 in favor of Bosscore. Yohiko here going in through the jungle. She should probably Or he should probably. The player is a guy. Oh, going up against Tigro at 50% health. He's going to get ganked right now. And he has been taken down by Paquito. And we can hear Avalon trying to still maintain the middle here. Trying to zone off against Fanny. We can see an early take of the new Dragon Turtle coming straight in with a brand new animation, brand new skin. Trying to go for that 200 shield given to the team. Oh, there we go. A little bit of zoning by the Nana. Kaiser has been hit by the Joru ability. We can see Wazi here holding off the middle, trying to zone off Nana. Nas on duty coming in with a Cho, with a King of Fighters skin, just going in and out. And right here we can see Fariko moving into the bushes up there, trying to move into Yumiru's position here in the gold lane. Yumiru is trying to reposition himself, going straight into the jungle, hiding in the bushes. Fariko did see Nas on duty. Kaiser coming in, trying to block them off. A failed gank right there on the side of Bosco, but we can see that Bosco's... Oh, Kaiser's taking some of the damage here, trying to stun Team Ironic. But Kaiser got zoned off by Nana and has been taken down. KO Fariko coming in into the gold lane, straight for the tower, chasing down. Fariko still zoning into the top gold lane, going for the tower, and it could be taken down by Team Bosco. Fariko had decided to retreat at this point. We can see Nasa on duty, just going in for that blue buff. The very new Thunder Fenrir's. A brand new look. I'm loving the new skin provided by Moonton for the new Mobile Legends update 1.5.46, if I'm not mistaken. So we can see Avalon here trying to zone off Kaiser as Wazi. Oh, they got stunned. Trying to be pushed away. Nas Duty has 10% left. Go being taken down by Kaiser with that last hit. Zikos using the Fanny hit and run straight from the mid tower and then zoning back on. Funi with a Paquito managed to zone himself out with the first ability there, decreasing the damage taken by 40%. We can see Kaiser as well as Wazi going straight in for that mid tower. I'm not sure if they have enough time because the rest of Team Ironic is coming in. Nas on duty is coming with Yuhuka Avalon coming in to push back, but the tower has been lost in the mid lane. We can see Wazi here coming in. Yuhiko taking in some of that life steal, providing a little bit more tankiness to the build. Yumiro there pushing through the Fariko on the gold lane. Fariko is trying to zone off, but it's taken down by Nas Duty. Sorry, not taken down, but stunned by Nas on duty. And it's going to be taken down now. Who's going to be taking the last hit? Avlion takes that hit right now. Fanny zones back into the top gold lane tower and is going straight into jungling right there. Trying to get that extra gold. We can see that Team Ironic is behind by 15.7 thousand gold, and Team Boskur is ahead with 19.8 thousand gold. So they definitely have a lot more for the team composition and builds. They're definitely ahead for sure with 1 tower and 12 kills. We can see right here, red team right there on the bottom. Hosh, Foodie coming, taking down that kill, but Nas on duty has decided to counter back. It's a 1v1 between both fighters. Paquito is slowed down. Oh, he's gonna get hit by, he's managed to flash out. Well played with 10% health left right here in the experience lane. Really good aggression by Team Ironic coming in. Nas, Zay, and Avlion really clearing the lane there, trying to get this experience lane tower. The shield is down, and they're definitely gonna get it. It's gonna not exactly even it out, but they're definitely going to try to catch up in terms of gold right here by taking out the crab. And there you go, extra gold for Team Ironic. But we see that right here in the experience lane, someone's in trouble. Yahiko running away with 10% health. A little bit of that life steal has managed to benefit just a little bit right here. Kaiser hiding in the bushes with Nas not knowing what is going on. Nas is in trouble. He's going to get ganked, and he's got ganked right now, right here off the mid lane. Avlion, as well as Rimoro, not really helping him so much and letting him fight by himself. And he's managed to hold his own, flashing away. Yuhiko, he's been taken down. That's right. Team Ironic should have helped him out in the early point right there. Nana running away with the final health. Mega kill on the side of Funi. We can see Kaiser here dead near the mid lane, while Funi has decided, along with the rest of the Boskur, really pushing in on the Blues team side of the map right here. Yuko's trying to zone them off as much as possible. Rimuro's coming back in. Oh, the blue team turret has been destroyed. We can see Nas on duty, moving in through the mid lane by himself. He is one brave player. He's not waiting for anyone in the team. He's leading the charge just like a tank. And we can see on the side of Bosku here, Wazi really setting down some traps there in the jungle. Oh, coming in, trying to see if he can get the stun there. Evelion playing with the Nana, just not really zoning off. Looking like he's trying to just position right there on the right side, really covering the right side with the ability there. Kaiser as well as Funi, really just clearing off the minions. The soldier creeps right here in the mid lane. The mid lane is so much, pretty much in trouble. The gold lane is left wide open with only the base turret left. We can see Nats on duty. Yohiko really trying to play on the defensive side, but Kaiser and Funi just jump straight in, going. Oh, Kaiser has been taken down. That's really going to affect the push there by Team Bosscore. Oh, another one bites the dust. 2 kills on the side of Team Ironic. They may very well catch up if they play this defense very well. But highly unlikely considering that Team Bosscore is ahead with 5 towers so far. And we can see right here in the experience lane, this is the only extra tower left aside from the base towers. Paquito just hiding in the bushes there, as well as Funi just sorry, not Funi, Wazi laying down some traps. The Thunder Fenrir spawning back in with a blue buff. I'm not sure if Wazi or Funi is planning to take it, but we can see a big level of concentration here by Team Ironic. They don't know that the Bosscore is inside the... Oh, there we go. An unintentional gank right there. Spurred by Nas on duty. Well played. He's at 50% health. Once again, I gotta admit, I love his aggression and his use of Chow. I really thought he was gonna be a little bit behind in terms of the meta, with Paquito being some of the top tier picks at the moment, but Chow still shows that it is a really good pick despite being one of the older heroes in Mobile Legends. We can see Boss Kaiser here trying to push Cho, zoning him out. Wazi and him almost successfully ganking him, dealing about 40% damage. Nas on duty, Zay right here along with Avalon, really protecting the mid lane here. And we can see the Elemental Lord spawning in with 38,468 health. Brand new skin. Previously, it was a Centaurian type build, type skin for the Lord. You can see Kaiser here really taking up the gold lane here. 33.7 thousand gold so far in favor of Team Bosscore. They're definitely ahead in terms of everything from tower kills. So they have a lot of room to make their mistakes. We can see that they're playing a bit more aggressively, going in from the jungle here. Fariko leading the charge with Nas on duty and Avalon moving back to the base here. Now let's zoom out a little bit. With the bird's eye view, we can see more here. Fariko by himself. The creeps coming in. They need to destroy probably this main base tower here for the super creeps to come in, but they're actually going for the Elemental Lord. Elemental Lord's down to 3,000%, and they're definitely gonna get it. They have seen its last hit by Zcause, playing the Fanny, and straight over to the Thunder Ferrer. Once again, the Lord is coming into the game right here, right in the top lane. It doesn't look like Team Bosscore is planning to support the Lord at all, letting the Lord just coming in. So right now it's 12 minutes on the clock. It is officially the late game. Well, late mid-game. If I'm correct, the Elemental Lord does have a charge that allows him to charge any remaining towers left on the map. So these base towers, these base turrets are definitely in danger right now. Team Ironic would have to put up a really good defense, but you can see the Kaiser and Team Bosscore are really zoning right here in the left side of the Ironic's map. We can see the Elemental Lord just really pushing there. Bosscore really not doing anything. That's duty, really brave, jumping in and out through that wall over there. Really good control, really good timing with 40% health left. We can see Fariko taking the damage there. 13 kills now in total for the side of Team Ironic. We can see on the bottom lane. Oh, there we go. The super creeps are coming in. Funi just trying to clear off the mid there. He's by himself. Nas on duty could really take him on right now, along with Rumiku. Sorry, Rumiru. Not Rumiku. There we see Funi just holding off the mid there. And this is a best of one, ladies and gents. So if Bosscore Fake wins this one, they definitely get the point. in the group phase of the Mobile Friendly League. And we can see Zcos right here with the Fanny moving in and out. Once again, 43,000 gold on the side of Team Bosscore. They're definitely more well built. And we can see that their heroes are a bit on the higher level. The highest level for Team Ironic is 14, while Funi is full 15 with the Paquito. Kaiser, Fariko, Wazi position themselves right there in the jungle right here on the left side of the map. Funi baiting Nas on duty, maybe? I don't. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a taunt there. Shooting off the emoji. Funi really going off on a tangent here. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. I think he's trying to lead the creep away right here. A little bit of fighting happening right here in the mid lane. Oh, it seems that Team Bosco did try to push. Fariko taking a 70% damage there. Kaiser left with 80%, but has managed to heal himself with regeneration. We see Fanny jumping straight in. Good map control and harassment, pushing Team Ironic back to the fountain. That's what you want to do with a Fanny. Really zone them off as much as possible. You want to push them as close to the fountain while the super creeps are coming in, providing that extra push. The new evolved Elemental Lord has come in. So this is the one, if I'm not mistaken, with the extra charge. Two turrets. So basically it's a little bit more powerful than the mid-game to early game Lord. Wazi as well as Kaiser positioning themselves right here in the jungle. Nas on duty, getting stunned right there. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. I think he's probably trying to scout for this team, but it's a very dangerous position for him to take. Rimuru, Evelon, as well as Zay and the rest of the team right there near the fountain, trying to protect the middle. They're really in trouble here with a lot of their base turrets being taken down. Only the fountain left. This is pretty much in the bag for Team Bosscore. The Lord coming in right here through the mid lane. Funi really just taunting the enemy team right there. I'm not sure if they see it, but we definitely see it on the live stream right here. Zcos, Wazi, Fanny coming in for trying to go for the 20% extra true damage. With the red buff, Funi, Wazi providing support for the Elemental Lord, pushing straight in. Here we go. This could be it, ladies and gents. Team Ironic trying to put a really good defense right here in the mid lane. Nas on duty is walking away with 20%. Fariko pushing in. He doesn't care. He will push as much as possible. That fountain's left at 10%, and it's oh my god, they managed to hold it off. 10% health right here on the fountain. Look at that. Amazing on the part of Team Ironic. Isn't it ironic? That push was all that Bosscore has given it, but Ironic has managed to stay the true course right there. And we can see a little bit of the goal difference here in terms of experience. Still very much in favor to Team Bosscore, even in the late part of the game. And it seems that Ironic is trying to go for that gank and that late tower push. They definitely have enough damage to do a one-shot kill on the towers, as well as look at how fast they're taking down the Thunder Fenrir's. They have the damage right now to make a pretty good push. They're risking it all right now. Wazi has decided to retreat. Kaiser has come in, still being quite tanky. Managed to provide some support for his teammate right there. Going once again to the bird's eye view, and then coming in Zcos with the Fanny. Yuhiko not taking down the Fanny right there. Fanny's managed to pop a little bit of a shield there. Kaiser is a little bit too much into the blue fountain. He's trying to push with Fariko. Nas on duty is in trouble. They've been stunned. Nas has managed to run away and is trying to heal himself. But the super creeps are coming in from the gold lane. Nas on duty, going back for the heal. I don't know if it's in tough. Fariko is taking a couple of hits, and it's a GG on the side of Bosscore Fake. Very well played. A very good play on the side of both teams. I definitely see that Team Bosscore had the advantage when it came towards the early game as well as the mid game, which also could explain why they had a lot of advantage. And that compounded into a very good late game. A very interesting match, especially when you see two teams really battle it out and then reach past the 12-minute mark. Because that's where a lot of the good battles are happening. And I was actually very glad. And we can see the MVP for this match was Wazi on the side of Team Bosco, taking in with a total of 9.1 total score. Overall, 9.1 was on the side of Rimuru, Team Ironic. Very well played. Team Ironic did try to push as much as possible. So that was the first match for Group A. This is a best of 1. Tomorrow would actually be a best of 3, with the finals being best of 5, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it best of 3 still? We're gonna have to check with some of the marshals, but more games obviously tomorrow. But today we're trying to see who is going to be moving on to tomorrow's live broadcast for the Mobile Friendly League. Once again, this is brought to you by Howei, DG, and of course the people from Black Box Esports Association of Penang. And right now we're going to be moving on to the next stage. Our marshals are readying up the next stage, and of course we're going to be going straight into advertisements, and I'll be right back with more Mobile Legends right here at the Mobile Friendly League.
Roy. He has a business to run and many employees to manage. Every month, he needs to calculate payroll, check attendance, approve leave, manually. He's spending too much time on HR and not his business. That's when he discovered vStaff, a cloud HR solution. By using vStaff, it helped him to run payrolls at a click of a button, approve leave from anywhere, and allow his employees to clock in and out without any hassle. Now Roy can focus less on paperwork and more on growing his business. Just Google www.vstaff.my and Viola, problem solved. Find out more about vStaff, cloud HR solution today. For all your HR needs. Meet Roy. He has a business to run and many employees to manage. Every month, he needs to calculate payroll, check attendance, approve leave, manually. He's spending too much time on HR and not his business. That's when he discovered vStaff, a cloud HR solution. By using vStaff, it helped him to run payrolls at a click of a button, approve leave from anywhere, and allow his employees to clock in and out without any hassle. Now Roy can focus less on paperwork and more on growing his business. Just Google www.vstaff.my and Viola, problem solved. Find out more about vStaff, cloud HR solution today. For all your HR needs. Meet Roy. He has a business to run and many employees to manage. Every month, he needs to calculate payroll, check attendance, approve leave, manually. He's spending too much time on HR and not his business. That's when he discovered vStaff, a cloud HR solution. By using vStaff, it helped him to run payrolls at a click of a button, approve leave from anywhere, and allow his employees to clock in and out without any hassle. Now Roy can focus less on paperwork and more on growing his business. Just Google www.vstaff.my and Viola, problem solved. Find out more about vStaff, cloud HR solution today. For all your HR needs. Meet Roy.
We are now back. We got the next matchups coming in right here. All right. So this is part of the group phase of the Mobile Friendly League. Which teams are these? All right, we got TheMoeHawk. Getting from my man Leslie here the list of teams here. We seem to have Void Fam going up against the Cuties. Is that what it is? The Cuties? Alright, so that's some of the matchups happening today. This is the group phase for Group C. So we saw earlier on Team Ironic going up against Team Boston Fake. Right now it's a matchup between what's it, Team Void and Team Cuties, if I'm not mistaken. They have the tag SVX here as well as Void. Once again, I'm pretty much excited to see if some of the matchups are going to be happening here, especially with some of the more advanced heroes, the newer heroes. Like Paquito, we've seen Paquito really coming in and providing a good push in the early game, and that stackability has basically provided good support more than Chao's abilities when it comes to fighters and that 1v1. A lot of good plays by Buster that we have seen earlier. I hope to see in this Group C matchup right now. Void Fam, with Fire inside the live chat. How you guys doing? I can see that you guys have some fan favorites for the team matchup right now. And once again, I'm definitely excited to see what's going to be up with both of these teams right here. So we can definitely see that some of their flags are from all over the place. This seems like a pretty international crowd right now. So that's one of the things that you definitely want to do in a game. You would definitely want to get some of their early kills as well as really good farming. And if you're unable to do that, one of the things that you can actually do, which is one of my personal favorite things to do when I'm playing Mobile Legends, is to steal some of the enemy buffs. You know, they definitely contribute a lot to the true damage, especially that early turtle. You're definitely going to want that 20% shield. Now, whether some of these teams are going for an early game just like that, a little bit of what we've seen earlier in the matchup between Ironic and Team Boscore Fake, not the real one, but the Team Boscore Fake, it's yet to be seen, but I hope they do. And see, one of the things that tends to happen when you do that is that it tends to compound and lead to a very interesting late game. Although some of the early game heroes might be phased out a bit, but some of your more tankier, stronger heroes will be coming in a lot stronger once they've completed their builds and circumvent, basically make up for some of their team. Basically, I wouldn't say cons, but weaknesses. Weaknesses is probably because every hero has a weakness, especially late game heroes. So that's why you want to have a really good build. If you're a hero that doesn't have a lot of HP, you want to buff up your lifesteal as well as HP and armor. If you're going for Vampire Steel, yeah, that could be some of the things more late game builds could provide. So that's one of the strategies that you can do. Or some of the early game 2-minute to 5-minute really coming in and just bashing your enemy team earlier on and winning the game within the first 5 minutes. That does happen a lot in some of the tournaments that I've shoutcasted for. It's definitely interesting in a sense. You really have to have a lot of those really OP heroes in the beginning, but it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. If you're going for an early game build, you're definitely not going to have a strong late game. So right now we're looking at some of the bans happening right here with Team Void, G3S0.
Kindness is the
Your team is banning.
Ruination.
Meta of March 2022 Mobile Legends 1.5.46 update.
Your team is
like
banning.
#VoidFam. Shout out to all the Void Fams right here. Let's see if the Void family is able to, if this team is able to make the Void family proud. Let's see if that's going to happen. G3S Zens going in for that ban. I do believe the red team has decided to
Your
ban
team
one of
is
the
banning.
heroes. I'm not sure how to pronounce Alun. I forgot what was the name of that dwarf hero. Naruto 7th Hokage. Very thematic. Very thematic.
Hello,
Taking out
my
Estes.
friends.
Your
Nobody
team
wants
is
Estes' healing
picking.
power. Get very annoying right there. Jesri, no captain. Making the first pick. Setting off the theme of Void's team comp. 10 seconds on the clock. He's going for...
I see lives
all right,
fading
Selena.
away. Your team is picking.
Okay. Most likely going for the jungle, I'm assuming. You definitely want that high gold advantage. Helping your team out. Get the builds as fast as possible. Most builds tend to take, if I'm not mistaken, close to 10 minutes. But if you have a strong gold advantage, you can decrease that to like maybe 8 minutes. 2 minute head start from the rest of the team. Oh, Matilda! Someone
Your
new
team
hero there.
is picking.
Very interesting. She has a very interesting ultimate where she circles around the enemy and shoots them down like a jet. A very good AoE character. Very good AoE character, especially with the second ability.
The hunt
Ruby.
begins.
It does look like Team Void is going for a very high damage.
Your team is picking.
One of the top new meta, new hero tanks in the game. Especially when it's able to split. Or actually, the name of its ability is literally split, and split stick, and man, I can't remember the name of the ultimate, but something along the lines of like spread. Was it spread? Oh no, not spread. Let me just quickly look at the hero reference here. The ultimate is a very cute name. What is it called?
Your team is banning.
I have it right there on the tip of my tongue. Pass. It just stretches out. And basically deals huge magic damage to all the enemies in his path, temporarily immobilizing. Basically, it's a stun damage. But yeah, Glue happens to be one of the newer heroes that has just come out for Mobile Legends. Jaden Pro has banned.
Your team is banning.
Alright, so all 3 bans have been used on the side of the red team. Blue team making the final ban. It seems that a lot of the bans seem to be centered around utility support heroes. Lancelot, okay.
Your team is picking.
Decreasing the map control of the enemy pool, sorry, of the hero pool. Oh, okay, going for the marksman. Naruto 7th Hokage. Though not confirmed yet. 10 seconds on the clock.
I am the moonlight.
All right, going for the Maya.
Your team is picking.
So they got the Tigreal as well as the Maya, Matilda. Those 3 are actually probably the core in regards to the red team's team composition. Let's see what's the final pick on the side of the blue team. Oh no! Could this be the new jungling hero? Oh, going for Ling, map control and carry. All right, it could be that carry. It could be the one going to the jungles and clearing off and gaining some of that gold advantage, especially in the early game. Jaden Pro coming in with a final comp, reacting to the 2 choices done by the Void family's favorite, Team Void. So once again, shout out to all the Void family Malaysia right there in the chat, right here in this live stream. Welcome to the Mobile Friendly League.
Light.
Argus! I haven't seen that hero being used in tournament in a long time. Interesting. Very high attack speed, especially when you stack it up. So, high damage output. Pretty much a glass cannon, in my honest opinion, depending on the build. You can actually make up for his glassiness very well. But we do see right there, Glue, Ling, Ruby, Selena, and Carry. Somewhat a similar matchup, actually. Except not so much map control on the side of the red team. So Team Void might actually... My prediction might actually be winning this one just based on the team composition. Especially with Glue there. Glue tends to be a little bit more... tends to be better compared to Tigreal. Tigreal is able to zone off, but Glue has the split ability, which does 100 damage. It's pretty much an AoE ability. So it zones off better than Tigreal. So my money's on the Void team right here. All right, here we have started the game. Some really good emojis being pulled off right here. It does seem that Team Void has decided to park themselves here near the experience lane, towards this part of the jungle. You can see No Captain moving over to the mid lane right here, right now. Shin-Chan holding off with the Mathilda, one of the stronger heroes, especially the newer meta there. I love the kill emojis that they have. You can see that some of these players have actually bought some of the more, or actually earned some of the more cooler emojis and effects, kill effects. We can see Shin-Chan, in trouble. The Mathilda has managed to zone him off and pushing back and forth. Shin-Chan at No Captain. While at the top here, it seems that the carry is taking up the gold lane right here. Naruto in trouble with Maya, down to about 40%. But a 2v1 happening here against Shin-Chan of the red team. But we can definitely see in terms of map dominance. Glue here is also taking a little bit of hits. Being zoned off by FF0000B Demon. I'm just gonna call him Demon for now. He's managed to teleport back to the fountain, getting that heal right there. We can see almost a team gank fight happening right here. King 20-0 managed to make it out just in time. Jaden Pro getting smashed right here. This is what I mean, ladies and gents. I was predicting an early game aggression by the Void team. There we go. Nice. Al-Atta says, go Void G3S. And that is correct. It seems that Team Void is already dominating within the first 2 minutes of this game. My prediction based on the team comp was in favor of Team Void from the Void family. Malaysia? Obviously Malaysia. Yeah, but definitely, you can see right here. You're already ahead with almost 1,000 gold just by clearing the lanes here. And we can see Carry has dominated the gold lane here. Naruto Hokage taking almost, what is that, more than 50% damage. Seer really playing it well there, dealing 30% damage to the shield here. And we can see right there, they're fighting for the goal! Jaden Pro has managed to steal the turtle, providing a shield to his teammates, 200 shield. There we go. This is very much needed for defending against Team Void's early aggression. So Team Void is definitely playing more for the early game. So we're going to expect that within the next, I would say 3 minutes, definitely before 12 minutes, if they're able to win this game, they're good. Because in terms of the red team's composition, they tend to be... it seems that Team Void fam G3S is from Terengganu. And KL and Kuala Lumpur, told by my marshal here, Lester. And Team Goots is from Penang. Geets. Elites. Your E looks like a G. Sorry, Elites is from Penang. So the red team is representing Penang. I love you, Lester, just letting you know. Alright, so but anyways, yeah, so basically the red team is from Penang, while KL and Terengganu on the side of Team Void. Definitely, I can't believe I've been pronouncing the Team Goots this whole time because Lester's E looks like a G. So it's actually Elites on the red team, and Shin-Chan is coming in with the Mathilda, zoning them off, but a little bit of a team fight happening right here. I'm going to go into the bird's eye view and just seeing what's happening. It's possibly a gank in favor of Team Void. They've really zoned themselves up here near the gold lane, while Glue is really holding his own right here. But Demon has managed to teleport him underneath the tower. There we go, fight happening here. A couple of stuns going around here. Jaden Pro managed to move himself away, but here, Shin-Chan is in trouble. What is Shin-Chan doing? Run away, my man! Run away! He's managed to absorb some of the damage there. Now we have FK King 220 coming in. Arc as well as Goofix try to push him up. Go Penang! Is he gonna go down? Has been taken down by No Captain. And they're going straight for the Dragon Turtle. Once again, I'm really loving the new animation here. Jaden Pro taking the red buff with the Argus. Considering that he's more of an assassin fighter type of hero, he's definitely just only going to get 20% extra true damage. Because here, Void, Goofix holding off the middle there. Arc going for the blue buff, taking down the Thunder Farriers. Oh, it's a 2v1 right here at the top. The gold lane is left wide open right here. This tower right at the top is pretty much in danger here. We got a special Maya tower. Oh, we got a call for a pause. I'm not sure if the Marshal's going to be pausing the game right here. FK King with Shin-Chan. I hope that's managed to be resolved by the Marshals in terms of the connectivity or whatever issues may be done, maybe called out by some of the teams here. We can see Shin-Chan and FK King going down to the experience lane, joining Glue. Oh, it's a gang fight right here on the side of Team Void, and it seems that the red team, the elites, are really coming in strong. Right here at the 5-minute mark, we can see that Team Void is starting to lose a little bit of steam. There we go, no captain hiding out in the bush there. Team Elites is now currently ahead with 6 kills, although they are behind in terms of gold, as we can see here, but they are coming straight up. They were ahead for about a few seconds between the 2 minutes to about 5-minute mark, but we can see this shift here happening in favor of the Void. Jaden Pro coming in and taking that red buff with his teammates really providing him cover just to make sure that Team Void doesn't come in to steal that jungle creep. And we can see here Goofix here hiding out in the bush. Really good move here by the elites, really protecting their teammates as they're trying to get the blue buffs. Really strategic. Once again, if Team Void is not able to take the game within the next minute or so, it's going to definitely be in favor of the elite. Because they definitely have a really good team composition built for a late game build. Very slow. And we can see that with their lead in terms of kills, they do have a lot more experience. Not as much gold, so they're kind of behind in terms of their build. We can see their build here right now. Most of the build in favor of the Void, Team Void. Mostly spread out at the moment. Arc coming straight in. Alright, we can see here the carry Cicero coming in for Demon. Demon's very much in trouble. He's trying to run away. Oh, here in the experience lane. Oh, and he has been taken down. We can see FK King just trying to circumvent that in the experience lane. Try coming. Jaden Pro. Oh, it's a gank right here near the experience lane. Oh, we can see the Eagle ultimate being pulled up by Mathilda, but it wasn't enough to really push Team Void there. Team Void really pushing in, taking in the dominance at the 8-minute mark. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The advantage is in favor now to Team Void. This is exactly what I mean. There we go. Glue using a lot of the split. Zoning off Team the Elite. Cicero. Zero. Goofix. Really positioning him, stealing it. There we go. The dominance is now in favor of Team Void, ladies and gentlemen. We can see both in the stats, right here in the gold. Team Void is having the advantage as well as the experience. They are very much ahead by at least 30%. Team Elite did not manage to clutch the late game. It is now in favor of the Void. As much as I want to support a Penang team, but I feel very... Uh-oh. Oh, game paused. I got worried there. I thought it was a disconnect. So apparently we got a call out for a pause in the game. Once again, the Void managed, from the Void family, Malaysia, does have a very good early game build. They managed to capture and dominate the map within the first 8 minutes, right at the 8 minute and 23 seconds mark. A little bit late, but they managed to catch up. and lead in terms of experience. Now, the Elite, they could have dominated if they had managed to take the dominance in and at about the 8-minute mark and towards the end of the late game. They do have a very late game build, especially with characters like Argus. Tigreal is very good at providing that early game tank support, but Argus was supposed to be the OP, high damage dealer, high speed attack character. Pretty much the main damage carry right there. So we can see here in the mid, both teams just really trying to position themselves here. As Xenix coming with the glue, providing support in the mid lane. You can see that the Void is going for that Elemental Lord and managed to get the Elemental Lord in their favor. All right, we're going to be zooming in straight in, watching Arc right now. No cap. The Lord is coming in down towards the experience lane. Arc. I love it when they taunt like that. I don't know if they're doing it to taunt the enemy team or they're doing it just to showcase the live stream, like, hey, look at me. Oh, now I see why Demon had done the FF000B. The code actually gives a red highlight right here, as you can see on the right side of the game here. Very interesting use of coding right there. You can see Jen trying to zone off Team Void at the top here. The Elite, very hard match, very hard to push back at this point in time. They've missed their mark by 2 minutes. Very well played on the side of Team Void from Kuala Lumpur and Terengganu, which was told to me by our head marshal, Lester, Adam Lester.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Very awesome person there. Always helping me out in every tournament that I shoutcast. And we can see right here in the mid, Team Elite is really trying to put up the defensive with the base turret. They even managed to have the special Tigreal tower here in the base towers. Goofix as well as Zanks really just zoning off, clearing off the creeps in the lanes. Zero. I think no Goofix and no Capt are just... Oh, there we go. That's right. They're trying to disrupt the flow of creeps here. Team Elite has decided to take more of a defensive position right here in the middle. Glue, however, is by himself. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing here. Pulling some of the jungle creeps, or is he waiting for a gank to happen? Highly likely he's waiting for a gank. Once again, the Void is currently in the lead right now, both in experience and in gold. Arc is at full 15. See right here, they're yep, there we go. No captain. Flashing the shoutcaster there. There we go, taking the Thunder Fenrir. Stunning Demon. Demon trying to... I'm not sure what's the team has to come and back their tank up. Oh, Tigreal's taking a couple of hits there. They're leaving practically their tank behind. Elite, what are you doing? You cannot afford to lose anymore. And we can see that both teams are matching each other in terms of total KDA 8-8. The Elemental Lord coming straight in. While at the same time, Demon has managed to spawn back in and taking a position right there in the mid lane. Naruto Hokage along with Jaden Pro with the Argus taking up the experience lane base turret. Zero. Following up Glue there, played by Xenix. Right in the right side of the jungle. On the side of the red team. Xenix really positioning himself. Arc stealing. Oh no, sorry, he's taking his own red and blue buffs, giving both magic and that true damage buffs at the same time. It's gonna be quite a hard person to go up against, especially Ling being a character that you can have map control and jump on walls. Having extra magic damage as well as true damage is gonna be a problem for the Elites. The Elites is still trying to bunker in straight nearer to the fountain here. We see FK King just somewhere between the middle base turret and the fountain. Gonna go into the bird's eye view because there's a possibility that the Void is making the push right now. It is 14 minutes into the game, officially towards the end of the late game. I highly doubt this game is going to go into the 18-minute mark unless the Elite manage to pull something out of their hat and really push this Elemental Lord along with the Void, who's already in an advantage by 30 to 40%, both in experience and gold. We can see right here in the mid lane, the Elite's really trying to him off. Mathilda, being one of the top tier OP newer characters here, is really providing a little bit of an advantage, but not enough. It seems that Team Void has managed to push down in the experience lane, taking down that base turret. They're pushing it towards the fountain. The Elite team has no choice but to, to retreat. Mega kill by Jaden Pro. No Captain taking in that kill. Going straight in. I'm going to be zooming in into the battle right here. Oh my god. The Void has managed... No, didn't manage to push it right there. The Elite team has managed to come back with their Argus. Seems the Argus is currently stepping up, being the attack damage carrier that they need at this point. This is officially 15 minutes into the game, the late game. Are we going into the 18-minute mark? The late game. Because that could be in favor of the Elite. This could very well be the tipping point, ladies and gents. The Void managed to clutch both the early game and the late mid game towards the early late game. I know there's a lot of words mixing up, but yeah. There are different segments to this game. The Void managed to grab the early late game position right there at the 8-minute mark. They kind of lost it. There is a chance for the Elites to push back at this point, especially if a lot of the heroes are getting to... Oh, there we go. Argus is now at full. Let's take a quick look at some of the builds here. I think Argus, almost 2 more items, and he has his full build. And that is going to be very dangerous for Team Void. So once Jaden Pro has managed to get his full build, there is a chance that Team Elite might be making an epic comeback. But at the same time, the Void is very crafty, taking a lot of the jungle creeps here and really maintaining that dominance in terms of gold. They have pretty much mostly maxed out for Zedix, Zero, and Arc. They have, I think, their full build. Almost their full build for some of the heroes there. So which means that is the maximum that they're able to push. So if Team Void manages to get the full builds for a lot of their late game heroes, it could be very well the thing that helps them make that epic comeback. Right here, we can see the mid going into the bird's eye view to see a full view of what is happening right now. Team Void has managed to push the middle right there, taking down the base turret. The Elemental Lord coming in, providing it. There we go. High damage on the side of the Elite. The Elite would have to push this team back right now. They have to do all that they can. And it seems the Elite is doing very well pushing back. Oh no! Aha! The fountain has been taken down. Team Void from the Void family, Malaysia, bags the GG. Whoa. I definitely wanted to see a Penang team win there, but it did seem that the team comp on the side of the Void team was a little bit to their advantage. Very remarkable opponent, as we can see. Some of the team from the Void telling to the Elites right there. 9.3 for the MVP. We can see that Jaden Pro was the MVP on the side of the Elites. Almost there. Just basically 2 items away from being the attack damage carry that they needed to make that epic comeback. It was all on Argus, in my opinion. It was all on Argus. Mathilda, not so much. A very OP hero, I'd say early to mid game. But Argus was the key to the Elites, and they weren't able to reach. They almost did, though. They almost reached that point. But yes, very good play. Very good team composition from the Void team. The Void fam, to be very specific. Very smart build. I really liked what they did here very earlier on, I could definitely see that they were going for a strong early game, really going. They were a little bit delayed at the 8-minute mark. They came in and managed to bag the dominance at 8 minutes and 23 seconds. Managed to also even out the KDA. Very well played. They almost lost it in the late game though. I was actually kind of nervous for Team Void, because my bets was on the fact that Team Void would actually bag the game based on their team comp. Very strong early game. I really loved it. Used it to their advantage. But very well played. It was back and forth. Very back and forth. Very close. Very close. The Elite really did have a genuine chance. They did bag it right there. And of course, we're going to be moving on to some of the other games here. So this is the group phase of the mobile-friendly league. So teams were registering, were basically putting themselves together. And we're going to be having a commercial. That's right, we're going to be having a commercial. And we'll be back soon with more Mobile Legends. Ladies and gents, see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge 2021 Grand Final.
We want to bring you a superb professional supervisor to tend to your home service needs.
During the early stage, we will actually be offering unique products and also give them a good brand impression.
What we do is basically help vegetable to grow better, faster, more eco-friendly ways to help in the sustainability ways.
We introduce entrepreneurship, which is not just a concept, but an inclusive approach that harness the energy and innovation of our youth.
We will do our best to ensure everyone in Penang has equal opportunities to grow while having our respective role in making Vision Penang 2030 a reality in 10 years.
Kita selalu dengar negeri Pulau Pinang tak ada apa-apa sumber semula jadi. Tetapi kita dapat mengatasi kekurangan ini dengan sumber manusia yang kita ada di negeri Pulau Pinang. Pakat-pakat ini, negeri Pulau Pinang telah menjadi sebuah negeri yang mencapai pembangunan sosio-ekonomi yang baik saya kira di kalangan negeri-negeri Malaysia ini.
My father always tell me one thing. He said, you want to do business, you have to shoulder how much you can carry.
These digital talents are highly demanded globally. If you can sustain, manage it, you will be successful. So you need to fail to be successful.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, for the Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge 2021, to the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge 2021 Grand Final.
We want to bring you a superb professional supervisor to tend to your home service needs.
During the early stage, we will actually be offering unique products and also give them a good brand impression.
What we do is basically help vegetable to grow better, faster, more eco-friendly ways to help in the sustainability ways.
We introduce entrepreneurship, which is not just a concept, but an inclusive approach that harness the energy and innovation of our youth.
We will do our best to ensure everyone in Penang has equal opportunities to grow while having our respective role in making Vision Penang 2030 a reality in 10 years.
Kita selalu dengar negeri Pulau Pinang tak ada apa-apa sumber semula jadi. Tetapi kita dapat mengatasi kekurangan ini dengan sumber manusia yang kita ada di negeri Pulau Pinang. Pakat-pakat ini, negeri Pulau Pinang telah menjadi sebuah negeri yang mencapai pembangunan sosio-ekonomi yang baik saya kira di kalangan negeri-negeri Malaysia ini.
My father always tell me one thing. He said, you want to do business, you have to shoulder how much you can carry.
These digital talents are highly demanded globally. If you can sustain, manage it, you'll be successful. So you need to fail to be successful.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, for the Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge 2021, to the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge 2021 Grand Final.
We want to bring you a superb professional.
You may never know what the future holds, nor the challenges that lie ahead in an ever-changing, dynamic world. But at UOW Malaysia KDU, we know you can be prepared. Here, you get to experience a truly global education where you can thrive, inspire, and become the trailblazers of tomorrow. From computing wizards and games maestros to business leaders and masters of gastronomy, you determine your own rules and make your own path. Whether you're artists, creators, or innovators, we're all about crossing borders and shattering limits, celebrating diversity and embracing creativity. Through our world-class facilities and superior, diverse programs, you can be who you want to be. We believe in the spirit of entrepreneurship and collaboration, growing together as a team, a community, to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. With us, there is no goal out of reach, no barriers to learning. So come see the world in new, unique perspectives and develop a global mindset. Come experience UOW Malaysia KDU, one program, two global experiences. We are part of the University of Wollongong, Australia Global Network. This is UOW Malaysia KDU. You may never know what the future holds, nor the challenges that lie ahead in an ever-changing, dynamic world. But at UOW Malaysia KDU, we know you can be prepared. Here, you get to experience a truly global education where you can thrive, inspire, and become the trailblazers of tomorrow. From computing wizards and games maestros to business leaders and masters of gastronomy, you determine your own rules and make your own path. Whether you're artists, creators, or innovators, we're all about crossing borders and shattering limits, celebrating diversity and embracing creativity. Through our world-class facilities and superior, diverse programs, you can be who you want to be. We believe in the spirit of entrepreneurship and collaboration, growing together as a team, a community, to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. With us, there is no goal out of reach, no barriers to learning. So come see the world in new, unique perspectives and develop a global mindset. Come experience UOW Malaysia KDU, one program, two global experiences. We are part of the University of Wollongong, Australia Global Network. This is UOW Malaysia KDU. You may never know what the future holds, nor the challenges that lie ahead in an ever-changing, dynamic world. But at UOW Malaysia KDU, we know you can be prepared. Here, you get to experience a truly global education where you can thrive, inspire.
And we are back. That's right. Right now we are in the third round for Group D. And I remember this team. So once upon a time, they were called Underrated. The champions of, I do believe it was the Black Box Dojo League. One of the tournaments that had shoutcasted earlier on a couple of years ago. Within a couple of years ago. But now, today, they've changed their name. They're being called Genesis X Zone. And they're going to be going up against Edge. So right now we're waiting for the marshals to invite them into the game as well. And I'm actually pretty much very excited to watch the new Team Underrated, now known as, formerly known as Team Underrated, now known as Genesis X Zone. They have a very good team comp in the previous meta. Actually, that was the previous meta. So what they definitely like to do was a very heavy mid-game team comp. Really dominating a lot of their opponents in the mid-game towards the late. I don't know if they're going to be doing the same thing right now, for especially with the new meta, with the new heroes. So it's definitely interesting for me to see how this team has evolved aside from their team. Now, Team Edge, I don't know very much about this team, but they were one of the teams that had registered for the Mobile Friends League happening right here at First Avenue, the hybrid online and physical tournament as well. So there are definitely a lot of Mobile Legends tournaments happening that I will be personally shoutcasting as well. Within the month of March next week, there is also another tournament happening called Liga Sri de Lima. So basically, if you're at home and you're trying to figure out how am I going to win some of that money, some of that big cash prizes in the month of March, there's still time to register for that Liga Sri de Lima. But for now, we are shoutcasting the Mobile Friendly League brought to you by Howei DG and us, the Black Box Esports Association of Penang. And right now we're waiting for the teams to be plugged into this match as well. We're going in and out, trying to figure out some technical difficulties. Oh, being accepted again by Head Marshal Adam 03, aka Lester. So once again, I'm TheMoeHawk shoutcasting for this tournament right here, right now. We're definitely going to be waiting for the teams to be coming in. Genesis X Zone. So, team comp is definitely very important. I definitely would like to say that's one of the things that you have to consider, especially if you're a team in the tournament format. A lot of the meta is more geared towards some of the newer heroes, but some of the older heroes are still holding their own. Vale has come out of obscurity, is actually now part of the meta as well after a rework, really good AoE. Tigreal is still dominating in regards to tanks, really providing that early and mid-game support, but some of the new heroes like Paquito is a better fighter compared to Chao. So that definitely if you're a Chao main, you might want to consider switching over to Paquito in terms of your team comp.